a singles clash between. This is Berdych and Wawrinka first up tomorrow.
15 love.
Drops in. A love game to begin this final set, and just the job for the Czechs. The advantage of serving first in the decider. Quickly on the board. Feet to the right place. Drove through that. See how central Wawrinka was. the ball to our Hawkeye friends.
The advantage because he just allowed Chiudinelli just to rally with him down the line.
Back at the net for running, and over it goes. Good service, I think they have. That's the take, but that'll do nicely. Stand tall. Stanley threat. Has the heart to see it through to the finish. Sabbatical, if you like, away from tennis, because it was obviously who ended it, and I just wondered tomorrow if we'll see him in a 5-set marathon to add another dramatic chapter to it before Nadal returns next week. Greeted by the Chilean president. I saw that. Returning to the tour, and Nicolas Massou, Fernando Gonzalez also joining him.
Czech Republic.
Again, it's a hold to love for the Czechs.
Czech Republic leads by
2-1 they lead, final set. Too many jets, the noise within has been loud enough, at times deafening.
Challenging the ball on the service line. The ball's good out. Second service.
Sensational play from Berdych. What a return then, a very awkward ball picked up. Wawrinka didn't do badly.
15-all.
But the final word, undoubtedly, emphatically, with the Czech number one. He can afford a smile there. Pretty pleased with himself. break. Played out in full. 15 that one as well.
Brilliantly. Yeah, reading the play, strong wrists. Just a little stab, anything on the ball will do.
Two serves in succession there, but badly wide. Berdych, the calming influence. Impossible, wasn't it?
Never really set, did he, properly? One time, the ball was always sort of chasing him. Ugly looking shot.
Thank you.
Together they do enough, and again they lead in this deciding set. It's 3-2.
Czech Republic leads the Czech by 3 games to 2.
Be the weak link at the start of this match, but he certainly hasn't been. He's enjoyed his role, enjoyed the atmosphere, revelled in it. Who's to say he won't lead his team? So 2-1. Overnight score.
Thank you. Players are ready.
So good for Chiudinelli. Rosol not choosing to intervene and letting Chiudinelli rip the return, which he has done so many times.
Volley from Rosol.
That really lacked any belief.
I think Radek's Tibbling might be squirming watching this one.
Worming or squirming?
Yes.
15-13.
Every point Severin Luti's up. I don't think Navratil's left the bench.
Berdych answering the bell here. Calmly going about rescuing this game. Zone though. Rosol just hitting a high one there for Chiudinelli to put pressure on Berdych. competitive, but at least put it back to a length, and Wawrinka overdoes it. The Czechs step ahead again. 4-3 final set.
Czech Republic leads by 4 games to 3. Let's first service.
This time he chooses a different direction, going back up the line. Seen him make those misses with his face covering the net.
Challenge called service line. Balls got out. Switzerland have 1 challenge remaining.
Positive today, Chiudinelli. He really has.
30 all.
How many times did he produce that shot? Oh, it's not a difficult shot. I want to make it happen. Fantastic stuff.
Through them.
30-14.
Break here, Rosol will be serving for the match.
Thank you. Please.
Tremendous. Kilometers per hour after 3 hours and 59 minutes. back on the court. 2:17. Rosol puts his country ahead again.
Czech Republic leads by 5 games to 4.
Maybe just one more game will do it. 5-4. Correct, the ball goes long.
No too low.
Quite much, enough. Scoreline, the clock, tell the story. A long-lasting battle that is yet to be decided.
Please.
It could still go either way.
15 love.
Very proud and rightly so of his great record in Davis Cup doubles. Only the one loss in 17 previous rubbers.
30 love.
Side wall. You always wonder if he can do something from there, because that backhand is a world-class shot that he possesses. Just didn't have the room.
Lost that line, great effort by Wawrinka though.
Czech Republic.
4 sets yesterday, 5 today for Berdych. Tomorrow he might be in a position to win the whole thing. 6-5, final set. Wawrinka serving, 5-6, 5th set.
15-love.
6-all.
Switzerland.
Sort of imagining that point played out when it's with Radek Stepanek as his partner, can't you? Just know Stepanek will have taken command of the net in an exchange like that. He's working so hard there, is Berdych. He's on under the legwork. You can just see Stepanek in that scenario taking a gamble, coming up, putting himself in the way of the ball.
Right, please. Let's for service. Dirty love.
Nobody hits that shot better. Single-handed backhand like this.
Face a break point in this fifth set. Swiss have faced
3. Game, Czech Republic.
He's already gone left, he might as well have carried on walking. That went to the right into the corner. Firmly here. 7-6 in this fifth set. Good as well, and no challenge, or is there?
Switzerland's challenge on the ball, left far sideline. The ball scored in. Switzerland have 2 challenges remaining.
And he knows he slumps on the net.
He's made those in his sleep today, hasn't he? Just trying to overdo it. The whole point of the wide serve is you're actually getting the man out there in the middle of his free and you're trying not to lose it.
Can Chiudinelli withstand this? 15-30. suggested he couldn't do better.
Tough one. Just have gone away. You can tell by his reaction.
Nope, he's going to try it again. Fault on the serve. Really well directed by Chiudinelli. Kept that away from the forehand of Rosol. Jammed up his return. And the Swiss step ahead at 40-30. Resilience against Chiudinelli's craft today.
Been stubborn, isn't he, Chiudinelli today? He's been stubborn. Refusal to lose almost in him. We'll see.
Thank you. Ready to play. Love.
What are you doing? Trying the harder volley. Angle it away that way. There's open space on the other, but in the heat of the moment, look there. So he had to go after his opponent and hit the target.
It's almost one of those volleys. He actually needed to get a swing volley, didn't he? Just go heavy, but because it dropped it, because he waited, it dropped so low, he didn't have to go the more traditional kind of underspin sort of volley. Ended up making a real hash of it.
And now they're in trouble. Goodness me, they are. Rosol made a half move there. And it didn't help Berdych in his attempt to finish it off. A moment like that, you can see the expression on Berdych's face. He needs some massive serves here now. And he needs good backup from his partner.
please.
Again. He did, and he did it well.
A little surprise he didn't go at Rosol though. That second bite of the cherry that Wawrinka had after the return.
Czech Republic.
From 15-40, Berdych plays big-time tennis. And the Czechs
leads by 8 games to 7.
8-7 lead in this final set. Very much a marathon, not a sprint, this second day's doubles after the quick first win for Wawrinka yesterday, and then a fairly swift 4-setter for Berdych. Might be feeling a little bit stiff come tomorrow when they're showdown with the first of the reverse singles. For one of them, there will be the boost going in overnight ahead in the tie.
15 love. Czech Republic have 2 challenges remaining.
Brilliantly done by Berdych. An awkward ball, but he makes it into the open court, and he brings up match point. 4.5 hours plus here. Time to take their second point, if they can. The defending champions on the verge of a hard-fought victory.
Thank you. Stop.
Just looking for that ball to finish it off. He couldn't find it.
Well, he did really well, but here he just swung too early. Look at this. He just can't find the ball. He's just looking for it. Because he's got the chopper grip, he's got the old school continental grip there, he can't really do anything with it, so he's just trying to flatten it off. Credit to the Swiss.
Crossing.
Blood from Rosol.
Someone get that man a cigar. I just don't understand why they're trying to go back at Wawrinka in that situation. As good as Chiudinelli's been today in the net, not the right man, you've got to go at him.
The jitters. Great serve.
Advantage, Switzerland. Challenge to the ball, left far sideline.
Berdych's not moving. And that's why.
Second service.
Central, Chiudinelli there to stump it away.
Advantage, Switzerland. Wait, please. Deuce.
far. Double fault. He's played one epic already this year, that marathon match with Djokovic in Melbourne. 12-10, he loses the final set in the fourth round of that.
Advantage, Switzerland.
Eight apiece. Come on, Nick, tell me which way this is going to go.
I'll tell you what, it's going to take some recovery for both these guys tomorrow, because as fit as they are and the top 20 players in the world, it's interesting to see how it pans out tomorrow. We're only 5 hours here. I think the Czechs might have it, but not so sure right now.
Argentina have gone 2 sets to love up against Germany in the doubles in Buenos Aires, so they're very close, it seemed, to securing that tie, 2-0 up to the first day. Made a good response. They lost the first set of the doubles against Croatia. They now lead by 2 sets to 1, 2-1 in the fourth set. That tied 1 apiece. As we are still here.
Switzerland or Dubai, wherever he is, Switzerland do come through this tie. I hope he does come out for April, because these two guys have given everything in play. They laid it on the line.
It might be something like that. It is a double fault. So on the ropes here. Berdych needs to find the right words. And then hope. This place will go berserk if they break now. rush anything.
Game, Czech Republic.
Down and he comes through like that. That's
Czech Republic leads.
Very
by 9
encouraging,
games to
a real
8.
relief for the visiting fans.
Yeah, it's a
Six
cool
in the evening.
takeaway.
15 love.
Rates himself now because Wawrinka making the swift cross. He's timed that perfectly here. You can see him making the move early and Berdych didn't pick that up and then tells himself, yeah, go the other way. Brought it back round the corner and Rosol did most of the work there very well indeed. Try and blast his way through here. That's a little cut. This was precision. Right into the far corner.
Challenging the call, right centre service line. The ball scored in. Second service.
To retreat towards the half volley almost, because it gets a half volley. You get to win the ball that early and that hard. Rely on your hand skills always. Sort of slap at the ball. Cup doubles match, wasn't there, in was it Moscow a few years ago? Was it Russia against Argentina? That was an Albanian involved, wasn't he? Now, what was the final score in the 5th set? Something like, I think something like 22-20. I think usually he was in there as well. I think it was.
So we're just warming up, are we?
Something unusually. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, 2002 it was, semi-final, Argentina, Lukas and now Albania. They were the pair. They beat Kefalnikov and Safin. It was 6 hours and 20 minutes. It was 1917 in the 5th. 2002 semi-final. So we've only got another hour and a half to beat.
Chiudinelli's been on the receiving end of a 12-10 final set loss in doubles with Eve Allegro against Feliciano Lopez and Fernando Verdasco 6 years ago.
15 love.
Berdych had to go in Davis Cup doubles. Tomas has won 6-4 in the 5th. It was against the Swiss, against Allegro and Federer, that he and Stepanek did that in 2007 when they came from 2 sets to love down.
Game, Czech Republic.
Good to get it to love and get ahead again. 10-9.
10 games to
9. 9-10 behind.
15 love.
A wonderful display of serving from Wawrinka in this game.
I wonder if Stanislas Wawrinka will look up to the scoreboard now and looks at 10-all, I think, a couple of weeks ago. On to right the wrongs of the LT Open last 16 match.
Thank you. service.
Into the corner.
15 love.
It's funny because the conversation they had after the first serve, Rosol, whatever he said to change the formation, and Berdych stood looked at him and went, "Are you sure about that?" He sort of hesitated and knelt down.
Feeling, I'm afraid to say, that if anybody's going to buckle, it's the man about to serve again. He's never played a live Davis Cup rubber until this weekend. Receiving it yesterday against Wawrinka. Chiudinelli gives him that.
Okay, Czech Republic.
He'll be hoping that's the last time he's got to do it, I'm sure, but
Czech Republic
he has
leads
to do it again.
11 games to 10.
More the sideline.
15 all.
Wawrinka's got to track the ball a bit better here. Did you see how he just stays still? He's got to follow the line of the ball a little more to his right, because otherwise he's going to be sucked in there. Very unlikely Berdych going to go to the lob, so be a little bit more aware if that serve's coming.
30-15.
Volley last time.
14-15.
So Macca again. Really impeccable in that department. Outstretched racket.
You said that with such a relish, Barry. Come on then.
Currently the third longest Davis Cup doubles ever. about 13 minutes shy of being the second longest. And what was the longest? Come on. No research assistant to myself.
I told you that was one that Albania was involved in 02. It's the Russians, 1917. 6 hours 22, I think.
Celebration from Rosol, got it absolutely right here. His body down low. In a heap. Gets up with a smile, I hope. A little gingerly.
15 all.
He just ducked out of the way. I think he thought that smash might be coming right at him.
Czech Republic. Czech Republic leads by 12 games to 11. T15.
Just inside the baseline. And another on that ball from Berdych. Had a match point an age ago. It was in the 16th game of this final set. Can they get to another now?
Switzerland challenging the ball at service line. The ball's got out. Second service. 40-30. Switzerland have one challenge remaining.
That's banished temporarily, the 12-10 lead. I wonder if that was in his mind at the slightest step up here. Probably not. I wouldn't have thought so.
Game. Switzerland. 12 games on.
7 for a draw. Penalties? Toss of the coin? I don't think so. Now the trainer is coming on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number of challenges both the team receive is reset back to 3.
Berdych talking once again with the referee.
Chiudinelli had that right hand treated in the first set. So I can just know how it is right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chiudinelli is now receiving a medical timeout.
Medical timeout required. Their watches, if they haven't already, we're on the 7 o'clock mark here in Geneva. Berdych was again talking and discussing with the umpire and the referee. As you can see here, just a few moments ago.
Ready for play.
Now we are ready to go again. And it's Rosol serving from the far end.
Lefts for service. 15 love.
Legs down. Tricky volley. Doesn't really too many places to go with it. How effective is that serving for today? Straight at the body. Time after time he's got the Swiss on that serve, especially the Chiudinelli.
Czech Republic. New balls, please.
Chiudinelli again just looking at the right hand there as he, and at that point the right finger. Too much of a swing. Berdych imparting plenty of advice. Advice. Sadly, the Rosol couldn't take. We are exactly an hour away now from it being the longest doubles match ever. It's now the second longest doubles match in Davis Cup history, doubles. mine. She did pretty well off the half volley.
Thank you.
He's overdone it. Had to give it a bit of pace because the ball had dropped below the height of the net. Too much.
We talked about the time involved, second longest duration-wise in terms of games in a doubles rubber, or post tie-break, the introduction of that. 77 is the record number. Indeed, the match you mentioned, the Albanian against Kafelnikov Safin match of 2002, 77. 78 games prior to that played in a Davis Cup is the actual longest in any Davis Cup tie. The other one was the World Group. That's the most in the World Group. In pre-tie-break, the most in the World Group was 77. That's twice, but 122 games in the USA v Chile tie back in 1973, the American Zone Final.
Advantage Switzerland.
Quarter given.
13 games old.
No advantage game. Locked at 13 games apiece in this final set.
Quiet, please. For service. Czech Republic.
Saying, come on dear, will you sort this out?
Love. 30 love. Love. And Switzerland.
Can't use substitutes, can't play a joker.
Mark Rosslay's next door, we'll go and see what he's doing.
Perhaps if the Swiss go into a huddle and make Roger Federer, maybe.
Players are ready. Thank you. Let's for service.
Pressure on himself to make that. Wawrinka could have covered it, but Chiudinelli taking it on. Oh my goodness. I think Berdych thought the serve was out. He took his racket away and then Rosol did the same. And what was he thinking? Yes, he must have just thought it was going long. It definitely was.
40-15. Czech Republic.
74 games and counting. Chiudinelli serving 14-15 down, final set. Rosol brings it all to bear there.
Touch. Love 30.
could just catch him, did it?
Yeah. What a call from James Giacomo as well. How alert he was for 5 hours and 36 minutes. I think Wawrinka
Oh, he
touched
touched the net. That's what it was. Okay. I'm sure he took his racket out of the way. Is that going to make the difference? My goodness. In it.
That many points over 9 shots when they have been. Switzerland have won them all.
Serve again.
40-13.
Got it. Berdych alerting up, saw the serve out wide, and that's another fine two-hander up the line, and he's hit a few of those in this deciding set. Right up there with the best. Now can Rosol also hit the return and land a telling blow to give them a second chance at closing this marathon match. Nope.
Did you really think so?
Another one that takes the aerial route off the frame.
Switzerland.
Rosol got the lucky net cord there. Chiudinelli adjusts so well, and Berdych scores
Switzerland.
15-all.
15 games all. Czech Republic have 2 challenges remaining.
One thing is certain, this match is now set to at least equal the longest in terms of games in Davis Cup in the World Group. 3 all-post tie-break.
Thank you. Ready
We're up
to
to 75-77, the record. Free-hand post.
play. 15 love.
Couple of digs from Berdych, but couldn't deal with the third one. Action there.
15-all. Game, Czech Republic.
Again, Berdych manages to hold that serve.
15. 15 love.
Something. Can they make the difference now? Who will end this with delight? Who will end it in despair? Tomas, Berdych, take your hat off there and take a bow. What a return from the leading Czech. Encouraging Rosol now to make the most of this, their second match point, an age since their first. And they led 8-7 in this final set. Now 16-15, 15-40 on Wawrinka's serve. Time to end it.
The big finish, not sure he needed that really. It was kind of out of his feet. The ball had got away from him as well. There's a big header. Backed himself.
A third match point for the defending champions to take a 2-1 lead in the tie. Is the serve good enough? Is it right smack on the corner? Yes. It is, there's no challenge. Stunning work from Stan Wawrinka. Forceful at the net and finding a way to win the point. Put it back at Juice. Again, tantalising with 2 points, possibly from finishing either end. Taken over. Berdych has been in many more bigger matches than Lukas Rosol. Maybe that experience is the key factor on their side. Too far. Chiudinelli takes evasive action and right to do so.
Believe it when it was going out as well. I think he didn't need to take it on, but he did.
Okay, we now know this will be the longest ever doubles in the world group in terms of games played. We're up to 77. That equals the most pre-tiebreak, 77 in the match between Casal and Sanchez against Gonzalez and Petri, Spain against Paraguay, a 1987 quarter-final, 1986 semi, in fact the year before Anacone and Flack, the USA against Cash and Fitzgerald of Australia. And post-tiebreak, the introduction of that into this competition. 77, Arnold Kerr against Nalband. Start that again. Too many names. Arnold Kerr and Nalband for Argentina, beating Kafelnikov and Safin of Russia in the 2002 semi-final. Look out.
Love 13.
You know what's going to happen then. Switzerland are going to break here and the Czechs are going to break that. Right thing, going really hard at the net there, Chiudinelli. Opposite directions of that fiercely struck serve from love 30. Rosol gets ahead in his game.
Game, Czech Republic.
The closest perhaps for a long while the Swiss have got to getting the breakthrough they need. That's not forthcoming.
15-love.
that off the Chiudinelli second serve.
Impressive for a guy who really hasn't played much tennis either, Marco Chiudinelli. Adrenaline.
Put it in the corner, Berdych pulled it out, and it drops.
40-15.
Within the bounds of this surface. Himself on the point. Nicely timed interception.
Deuce. Switzerland. Game, Switzerland.
Look, you had your lunch at 10, your breakfast at 10, your lunch at 1, your dinner at 4. You'd have covered all 3 meals over the course of this match. A little early for dinner, I know, but...
What I want to know is, will the bar still be open when we finish?
When they said, can we hire the Plex bar in on Saturday, did they bargain for a...
17 games sold.
Because Isner and Mahou had it lucky at Wimbledon, they could stop the bad light. We've got a point in the meeting. are here, we won't.
Set up like here, you can all those more tentative, happy there.
Well,
40-15.
I think Roger's sitting somewhere with his pipe in his slippers and thinking, oh, I'm glad I gave this one away.
Thank you. Game, Czech Republic.
That's 18-17, folks.
By 18 games to 17.
A total of 80 games. And counting.
15 love.
You know the song of the fifth set and you said to me, "Oh, go and get us something." And I didn't. Regrets.
I didn't have a long drink before I came up here 8 hours ago or whatever.
Demonstrate that shot as well as Wawrinka has. And they're doing the same.
Here's a fact for you, Nick. Argentina hadn't started their doubles match when the fifth set started here. And they've now won. In 4 sets, now Bandy and Ceballos have won against Germany, against Kass and Kamka, and so Argentina, like France and Serbia, through to the quarterfinals.
I wonder if anyone has sat through the entire match of this. If you have, you can tweet us here. Get in touch via Twitter, @Nick Lester, due to Davis Cup. at Davis Cup. Let us know if you've been sitting. I'd love to hear from you. You've been sitting 6 hours and 12 minutes ago. You said, oh no, I'll settle in for a bit of doubles. And you've been with us the whole way through. Tweet us at Nick Lester or at Davis Cup. Love to hear from you.
Is that Roger Federer who's just tweeted?
Extraordinary.
Thank you. 15 love.
Joseph Healy's been in touch, and he says, been watching here in America since the start of the second set, have things to do but can't pull myself away. Joseph, you are a trooper. Thanks for being with us. Impressive dedication.
Sort of a part-timer there, if he only joined us in the second set. Come on.
Czech Republic leads by 19 games to 18.
The jinx on him now. (18-19) final set.
Number 15.
Shout out to Patrice as well, also in the US, who's just been in touch, been watching from the second set. It's hardcore. Well done to you guys. We're only 5 minutes away now from the record in terms of minutes, aren't we? 6:22 is the record.
Yes. Well, we've come this far. It'd be a shame not to break it. Keeps on doing it. He keeps on catching up for them. otherwise, but that's a tremendous effort for a guy 31 years young. He must have aged a bit today, by 6 hours and 18 minutes to be precise. 19 all. This is going to be the longest ever.
It is, just to reiterate that. 6 hours 22, McEnroe and Wilander, 1982, quarter-final. Never been a longer one. We will surpass that now.
The longest doubles was 6 hours 20. A very costly one. That equals the longest time taken in a doubles rubber in Davis Cup. The clock now just over 6 hours 21 minutes. Done. Needed a good serve, covers in well. Good steer on the volley. Wawrinka jammed up on the attempted return.
Switzerland challenging the call on the service line. The ball's gone in. Switzerland have 2 challenges remaining. Switzerland challenge the call, left far side line. The ball's got in.
And so it was, and at 6 hours 23 minutes, this becomes the longest rubber in Davis Cup ever. And it goes on with the Czechs leading 20-19 in the final set. The way here, they've had 3 match points already.
Let's for service.
from Wawrinka. So well initially with the first net cord to recover, and that one had been done as well. Too exciting. I must give a quick shout out to Crazy Fed Fan on Twitter. At Crazy Fed Fan says to me, I've been watching since the beginning. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I don't know if I'm sitting or standing. It's just a blur. That alone, you deserve it. I don't know if David's come to the ITF Awards for fans, but you just got one.
A very wooden volley. Chiudinelli. Fires very wide, and all of a sudden this match could end right here. 6 hours 26 minutes on the clock. 2 more match points for the Czechs. The defending champions determined to take the lead into the final day. Wawrinka on the brink. And he finds another stinging serve. Rosol can't find the return. Match point number 4 has come and gone. Number 5 now, Berdych to face this. Guys, they keep on finding big serves, big puff of the cheeks. He's so relieved to have hung on. But he's not in the trees just yet. What a turn of events. Wawrinka's smash, all the sting taken out. It was still very difficult for Rosol, but what an effort from him. The 6th match point. Superb. Incredible serving.
Czech Republic have 2 challenges remaining. Deuce.
Rosol was lining that up, got it where he wanted it, jams up Chiudinelli at the net. It's number 7 in match points for the Czech duo. They've not played before, my goodness, they'll never forget this though. What an experience. If they can come up with a win, what a boost for Berdych tomorrow in the first of the reverse singles against Wawrinka. Wawrinka trying to save it again. What is it going to take? How narrow was the gap here? Rosol took the racket away, but Wawrinka still had to hit that line and he made it perfect.
Please.
Didn't panic. The oncoming Rosol just said, okay, let's see what you got. Rosol just almost toppling over on the baseline.
It's wide, I thought. It's pulled good.
Czech Republic challenging the call, left far side line. The ball's got in.
Ugly volley again from Chiudinelli. Painful.
Deuce. Ace.
Oh, Rosol! What a forehand return of a man who stunned the Wimbledon crowd and Rafael Nadal last year at the championships. That was under the closed roof at the finish, and under the roof here, of course, in the Palexpo. He's brought up the Czechs' 8th match point.
Thank you.
They very nearly collided, Chiudinelli and Wawrinka. It was a good job Chiudinelli took ownership of that. Beautiful little dink as well. Usually known for that particular amount of touch, but he did very well.
Out.
What an effort from Wawrinka in particular. 5 match points saved in that game alone. 8 in total so far. He doesn't want more heartache. He had enough of that in Melbourne with the loss to Djokovic in the singles. 12-10 in the decider. That was a mere putt compared to this, though. 20 all.
Thank you. Take a seat, please. Not a changeover.
Without a break of serve. We have to go back to 5-4 back end of the third set when we had a break.
40 love. Czech Republic challenge the call. Center service line. The ball's called out. First service.
Power of that came from Rosol. He's really pumped up, and Berdych still with the energy enough to go and make that lunge and land a good volley. And once again, the Czechs lead. What a boost it would be for the Swiss to make their escape from this. But once more, they're behind in the score. 20-21 now. I wouldn't believe that Rosol's been playing for 6 3/4 hours. To me, he's found an extra step, a real energy, a real positivity, the adrenaline as you've talked about. So nearly getting through this. Maybe that will help. But he seems to, you can see there, he's pulling on his shirt, twinge in his back.
Yeah, he seems almost relaxed to me.
As a courtesy to both teams, please do not call out during the rally. Thank you.
Chiudinelli, only her first deliveries.
Switzerland. 21 games old.
I think they're going for the ton. 87 games in total.
Short. It's the 2nd of February 2013 in the tennis world, a new chapter in the history of the sport.
Edges for service. Czech Republic. New balls, please.
I have to say they've had the easier of it in terms of the fact that they've been serving first from the very start of this marathon deciding set. 11 hours and 5 minutes, that singles contest. 3 days in the end, wasn't it? Because of the weather and light.
Love 15.
This is all in one sitting. Edge.
Super move by Rosol made. Wawrinka changed his mind.
punched off the hip and off the tape as well. 3 more match points for the Czechs. Can Wawrinka and Chiudinelli possibly save 3 in a row? 8 in total they've managed to fend off, but now number 9.
15, 14.
That ball to drop away, just does so. Some call, I think, from the crowd that might have been out earlier, but it carried on, and Rosol, with half a court to play into, an open court, went back at the Swiss pair.
No calling out during the rally. Thank you. Tibor Rossi.
So 10 match points saved, a mere 10, but here comes number 11. About a foot long. Nerves of steel stand Wawrinka.
Just mistimed it, didn't you? You can see the racket frame move. Desolation.
Thank you.
He needs to earn something out of this match, doesn't he? I mean, he's gone through what he did in Melbourne, now to come here to save another 3 match points in a row.
So many people inside the arena here on their feet, directly as Stan looks at them. Even in the posh seats, they're standing up.
Love.
I hate to worry you, but there's a tweet from someone saying, will they play all night, or does the game break till tomorrow morning after a certain time? Thanks for that. I'm afraid to say that well, I'm not afraid, we will go on as long as this takes.
40 love.
Right now, 6 hours and 55 minutes.
This is the 90th game. Berdych's beef now, do you know?
I just wonder if he's saying he touched the net before it had actually
landed. Wawrinka caught the foot in the net.
14-15. Game. Czech Republic.
No matter. As far as the Czechs are concerned, it's another hold.
Czech Republic leads by 23 games to 22.
Well, thank you, wherever you are watching this, for staying with us. Almost 7 hours completed now. Just absolutely incredible fight. On it goes.
Second serve, just 100, close first serve, should I say 161 days. Nothing on it.
Monumental effort from all of them, history makers, the four. Two of them are going to leave this court totally desolate after having themselves beaten in this fabulous encounter. And it may well be the two on the far side of the net. For the 12th time, the Czechs create a match point. They've just not found the winning shot. Not yet, but maybe now, on the stroke of 7 hours exactly. Can they call time on this affair and take the 2-1 lead into the final day? Yet they can't.
30-14.
Just to repeat, Chiudinelli has not yet been broken.
Why, please?
Not enough time for him now. Oh my goodness, it's 13th time, unlucky for the Swiss. The double fault decides it. Heartache for the home pair, but for the visiting title holders, confirmation that it was out by a mile, and it is the Czechs who triumph here. This incredible scoreline, 7 hours and 1 minute on the clock. They have prevailed finally 6-4, 5-7, 6-4, 6-7, 24-22. Nick, what else can we say about that?
Incredible. Just so tough on Marco Chiudinelli, who was for so long in that match one of the most valuable player. Such a big effort he put in. He really did. Just simply breathtaking.
Merci d'applaudir Stanislas, Wawrinka et Marco Chiudinelli.
Well, that's a sight we didn't need necessarily to see, but good for them because they have played such a part. All the fans have here But for these two, what a moment to bring just one more point to their total here in terms of the tie. But in total number of points won, 297 to 291. And Wawrinka once again leaves a feature court, leaves a show court match empty-handed. He did it, had to, against Djokovic in Melbourne. And now he and Chiudinelli succumb here in Geneva.
Vous avez assisté au match le plus long de l'histoire de la Coupe Davis.
What an effort from those two.